Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Melinda J, and I am back to do another self-care reading checkup for you guys as well as myself. So let's go ahead and get straight on into it. So the overall energy for this reading is coming from this card, Speak Up. And it says on the back, if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. Okay? If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. Therefore, speak up. Okay? So that is the overall energy of this self-care reading. And these two will be for towards the end of the reading, as well as these. Okay, so yes, the first so I asked Spirit, what is the current stage of the collective? Where is the collective's head at right now? And as of right now, we're at the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, or the Four of Air when it comes to this particular deck. So air is associated with the intellect, the mental state. And as you can see, you see this person, this young lady, she is in solitude. She is meditating. She has her armor on the table for any chance that she needs to defend herself, and as well as her helmet at the bottom. And of course, you have this beautiful mosaic with the Four Swords that is obviously behind her head, which of course with the air sounds, your stimulate were mind stimulators. Is dealing with the intellect, the mental. So on this card, it says insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation, allowing yourself more time before making a decision. You're either going through some mental exhaustion and you need to get some more sleep. So if it was in the reverse, it will be, you're either in slow recovery, or you're burnt out, or of course lack of self-care is happening. So let me go ahead and silence this, y'all. Let me silence my let me silence this thing. Hold on, y'all. Work. Okay. So yes, the current state everyone is in as of right now, either you're in solitude or you're burnt out, as well as having a lack of self-care. So of course, this is why I'm doing the self-care reading for you all, period. So the next self-care card is the strategy to try. How will we interpret this self-care through the card? So one is the King of Pentacles, or the King of Coins. And on this card, it says you're a compassionate person, an accomplished person, charismatic at times. You're a grounded individual. Of course, when it comes to the Pentacles, you're dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, grounded energies as well, a grounding element, excuse me. And of course, it's a great time of success, financial security, prosperity. You having the Midas touch, so everything turning out beautifully. If you have an idea that comes into mind, all you have to do is believe, put that action into work, and therefore it can come into fruition. And of course, you're either a supportive parent or a spouse, and you're a good person to work for. Either you're working collaboratively with someone, or you're a good employee. Okay. And to clarify this card, we have positive affirmations. This is coming from my sacred self-care oracle deck. And this was number 41. So we're gonna we're gonna look into that. And it says the mantra for this is, I speak to myself with love and compassion and extend it to all those I meet. So of course you got to put those affirmations into your subconscious. That way you can stay on the straight and narrow and continue to act upon on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. So they will you're speaking life into your goals. Okay, so it says, love yourself and speak to yourself as if you are the love of your life. Write yourself a love letter, witness your beauty in the mirror, and acknowledge it out loud, or take note of positive compliments you've received in recent times. Use these beautiful words to create affirmations that support and uplift you. Make speaking to yourself with love a daily practice. This practice requires a deep level of compassion for yourself, and keeping your internal dialogue positive can be challenging at times. Set your phone background with a positive quote or inspirational message. Write empowering statements on sticky notes and put them around your house, like your Mary Jane on the show Being Mary Jane. She has sticky notes all around her house, and that was to reaffirm, the positive attributes and aspects that she wants to incorporate in her life and in her subconscious. Before you know it, everything around you will be reflecting this positive vibration. Say sweet things to others. Share heartfelt compliments with your friends and family as you infuse yourself with love through positive affirmations. You radiate positivity out into the world and receive more love and positivity in return. The journal prompt, whenever you're journaling your experience, your journey, it is, what thought patterns are preventing you from being positive at all times when you speak to yourself. Okay, so that is what is clarifying this card, and of course it'll clarify another card once we go dig deeper into this reading. Now the third card is asking what might be stopping you. What is the collector's blockages? Okay, and I have the release card. The release card has came out. I believe this card came out from the last reading, so check that out. And that'll be in the eye card in the right hand corner. Yeah. And it says the endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, as well as embarking on a spiritual transformation. So your blockages, you're either on the upright, where you're a mature person that's reaching their goal. The uprights, meaning endings, slowly going ending a situation to where you have to move through that ending of a situation, as well as moving on, embarking on a spiritual transformation. Sudden changes are going to happen in the midst of it, as well as whenever one door closes, another one opens, into new beginnings, new opportunities, abundance, and stuff like that. If you're on the reversal side of the release card, because this is considered as the death card in tarot, and the death card is the number 13, which is reduced to the number 4 in numerology, and that's dealing with structure and stability. So you may be on the shaky ground right now, hence that's why you're a person that's capable of grounding yourself, hence That's what this individual is doing on this picture. They're going into solitude and going in within and grounding themselves so they can be able to release whatever is not serving their highest good. So with that being said, if you're on the reverse side, excuse me, I'm talking too fast, you may be holding on to the past, or you have fear of change as well as negative patterns. So with that being said, the blockage for the collective at this moment, if you're watching this video, is that you're there's some instability going on. So it's best to go ahead and go within, close out that situation slowly but surely, and don't try to avoid it, because it's going to happen one way or another, because you're dealing with the divine at the same time. So with that being said, just go ahead and go into solitude, okay? Because you have the Midas touch, and you are capable of being that good person that you always wanted to be, if you're not already. So, and of course, continue with those positive affirmations to reaffirm yourself that I love myself. I am brave, beautiful, worthy, handsome, grateful, happy and healthy. I choose love. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, to clarify about the blockages and what can you learn from when you release, is one, balance, and that is I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you can learn balance from releasing, as well as the abundance, which what the card before is telling you. You can welcome abundance. I am limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So you can learn balance as well as abundance whenever you release whatever does not serve your highest good. All right. So the next card is the benefits of, I'm going ahead of myself. How can we address this situation when it comes to dealing with your blockages? And we got the High Priestess card, and on this card it says meditate and turn inward, hence the card before, and discover your soul's true desire. It is not the time for action, because of you in the process releasing whatever no longer serves you, and to develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So if you're in the upwards, you are going to address this by listening to your intuition, dive in deeper within your spirituality, your sensuality, your divine feminine, male or female. And of course, this is in regards to your higher self. So as you can see on this picture, you have the yin and the yang. So that's duality. You have two pillars here. That's duality as well. The High Priestess is the number 2 in tarot with the major arcana. So that is dealing with duality. The yin and the yang. Of course, you have the moon here. So we have either some secrets that needs to be revealed, or there's some psychic abilities going on, and channeling into your divine feminine energy, hence the water here, and your emotions that's falling down on this picture. Of course, and teachable moment here, as well as an apple. She has an apple that could be continuance, being the teacher, and being able to go within. Okay. All right, so the next is the benefits of addressing the blockages. What possibilities will be opening up for us once we address our personal blockages, and what might be preventing us giving ourselves more love? So, the Two of Swords, decisions, or being an illusion, as well as over analyzing a situation. Hence, what this card is saying, being able or willing to make a decision, follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Hence the High Priestess card here. That is how to address the situation, is to go within with the first card, as well as releasing with the third card, to follow up with going within, not only going within, but trusting your intuition and trusting your divine guidance when it comes to seeking the answers that you want. Yeah, seeking the answers to your question. There you go. And also pretending that there's no problem and over analyzing the situation. So stop pretending that there's nothing going on, and stop over analyzing the situation as well. So with this card, you have the ocean behind this young lady here. Of course, there's some ripples going on because she is indecisive. Hence these two swords here. There's either a right decision or a wrong decision, a maybe decision or indifferent. Of course, you have the moon in the background. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's over here at this corner, and she's slowly but surely going within as well. And she's wearing the color blue. The blue is the throat chakra, and with the chakra realm. So of course she's going to have to eventually speak her mind as well. Hence the overall effect, speak up on whatever decisions that needs to be made. So of course, go within and release whatever that is not serving your highest good. Last is the inspiration card on how will the collective thrive. And we have the Five of Swords, another intellect. So we got half of the spread with air signs. So is dealing with your mental. This particular reading is dealing with your intellect and mental state of mind. So this is one thing what we have to concentrate on. At the bottom of the card, hold on y'all. At the bottom of the card is saying there may be an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Excuse me, I can't talk. As you can see, there is 5 swords in the background, and there is 4 people that, of course, gambling. You have one that's in distress, one that's over it, another one still making a decision to see if anything is possible. And then you have this individual here that has won it all. All right. So with this being an upright, you're either in self-sabotage mode. There's possibility of self-sabotage mode, and being defensive mode as well. However, in the reverse, if you're in the reverse effect of this card, there's a resolution that comes into play, and this is also considered a wake-up call, a heads-up card, the 5 of Swords. So anytime you see this card within the spread, this is a heads up. So this inspiration card here, as of right now, it's a heads up to choose a different way of doing things. as well as avoiding negative people and making sure your actions come from a place of honesty and integrity instead of manipulation, and to review past actions and future plans. That way it can be addressed accordingly. Hence the two swords here. That's why this is the benefits. This is how you're going to address it here, and that is by trusting your divine guidance whenever you go into solitude. All right, and release. Okay, because you have the Midas touch. All right, so on to the affirmation, the inspiration and reflection card. We have the affirmation is returning to an affirmation throughout the day that reinforces the parts of you that you would most want to know. And of course, at the bottom it has I am blank, comma, blank, and capable of anything. So you fill in the blanks on whatever your heart desires at this particular moment when it comes to this card. For instance, with me, I am strong, intelligent, and capable of anything, or I am confident, loving, and capable of anything. So you fill in the blanks on however you choose and please. The reflection is to choose a daily ritual to practice self-care each day. And why did you choose this ritual? And what does it bring to your life? And lastly, the reflection. Before you go to bed, recite the following affirmation 5 times. I am a work in progress. Today, I am stronger than yesterday. And tomorrow, I will be stronger than today. All right. And the additional messages that I got is one, that you are a gift from life. So it says each day life offers me abundant proof that universe loves me every day. God sends me angels to help me. Today I will receive an angelic message. I may come from someone with whom I speak for words that I read. I will listen closely as this message is a divine gift meant to help me make my way in love, maintain my spiritual strength. And then, of course, welcoming happiness. Divine love is manifesting in me, through me, and around me. It attracts all that I need for the benefit of my soul as I work to increase my inner light. I evolve into an emanation of love and joy. Today I reap and welcome the happiness and beauty of all that I have sown. Okay? And lastly, before we go, tomorrow, as of Wednesday, February 16, 2022, it will be a full moon in Leo. And let me read the segment for that one. It'll be a full moon in Leo, and that means go wild, okay? Throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak. And of course, you're better off now if you just release and go a little wild. So with that being said, channel your inner Leo energy, inner lion energy when it comes to the full moon tomorrow. Be spontaneous. Of course, speak up, because lions, they are known to not only speak up. I don't know why I have this deck in reverse. Not only to speak up, but also be courageous and have the strength to make the decisions that needs to be made. Bottom of the deck is the last quarter moon in Scorpio, which is reveal what needs to be listened. Hello. Reveal what needs to be seen. That's that high priestess energy. Okay. So the card that came out, even though the moon is gonna be in Leo tomorrow, but in this case, the last quarter moon in Libra has came out, and it says make time for self-love. Okay, period. So we're gonna go on and see what is saying last quarter moon in Libra. And it says there's a difference between wanting to live positively and spiritual bypassing when you refuse to acknowledge your feelings. If you're in an unbalanced relationship, address the situation. Manifesting mixes, while it's lovely to do things nicely, they also need to be done well. Be sincere about it. Your manifesting mindset is the way to get in the manifesting zone is to work through all your stuff. Once you have done that, you become a clear signal for your desires. Manifesting magic, you can work with a pirate, a blue kyanite, green turquoise, red tiger's eye, pink manganese, calcite, or sunstone when it comes to the crystals working with this sign. You choose one while you meditate and visualize a pure violet light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by you as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your manifesting affirmation: harmony surrounds me. I am on my path. And of course, if you want to enhance the manifesting your magic, it will be either in the moon is in Libra, or on a Friday, which is Venus day, or during Venus hour. So you can channel this energy on Friday, as well as when the moon is in Libra. But of course, take time for self-love in this full moon in Leo, okay? And go wild with it. Go wild, be spontaneous, tend to yourself in your temple, your body, your mind, body, and spirit and soul. And that is all that I have for you guys. If this resonates with you, please like the video and comment down below how this particular spread resonates with you today. If not, just say hello anyways in the comment section, because I read all the comments and I like to interact with all my soul searchers out there. And of course, share the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because there'll be more to come. If that is, that is all that I have for you guys. And with that being said, know thyself, soothe thyself, and know thyself so you can heal thyself. Bye.